If you follow me on social media, you know one thing about me is I do not sit on the fence. I'm very much on the right side or the left side, depending on what the topic is. I don't just stick to the norm in the sense where, okay, this is what majority of the people who believe this, so I will believe this, but there's other opinions that they might have on another topic, and I'll think, well, actually, no, because I'm on this side, I'm just going to agree with them. So no, not for me. Not just politically, but just everything, especially when it comes to nutrition, diet, health, and fitness. There's certain things that I'll take from these guys. There's certain things I'll take from these guys. And the two spectrums we're talking about, one in the fitness game is bro science versus quote unquote real science, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So there is this thing, especially nowadays, that is, I'm not saying pissing me off, but it seems to just be coming up everywhere. Every single guy, every single idiot, every single person part of the industry seems to be making this stimulant. Like a super drug. Like, you remember the movie Limitless? Is it called Limitless? I think so. The one with Bradley Cooper, Robert De Niro, when they have this little pill, they find the pill, and it makes them go crazy, you know, hyper at working, and they can absorb all the information like Neo in the Matrix, you know, all that kind of shit. So everything they've ever learned or looked at is automatically for them in their mind, stored to use whenever you want, so you can, you know, manipulate stocks and, you know, get ready smart and do whatever. Anyway, point is, the reason why I'm saying stimulants are bullshit is, and I'll explain this. Now, I'm not going to get too spiritual here, but I'm going to explain something to you, and hopefully you guys will understand where I am coming from. Let's talk a normal society, normal people. We are told, yes, told, because we never think of this ourselves, that caffeine is a pick-me-up. Starbucks is amazing at marketing. Now, previous to Starbucks, the FDA, the food industry, the government were like, coffee is something that we need people to take, because if they're waking up to go to work, and they're waking up on our clock, not on their body's clock, they're going to need stimulants to work. So they give you caffeine. They pumped you so full of caffeine that it became the norm. So much so that I bet majority of guys out there will wake up and the first thing they do is they grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever it is. Some guys take caffeine tablets. Some guys, majority of the guys, and I know this because the industry is worth billions, if not trillions. Pre-workout industry, and I'm just going to get to why I say trillions and not billions, and you think, no, it's not. I'll explain. You can include in that Red Bull, stimulant, caffeine, Prime, which is the new one in the market. Every single Monster can, every single energy drink you see out there in the market is a stimulant. Ultimately, it's a stimulant. Now, there might be other things added in there, taurine, this, that, whatever, bullshit fillers, who cares, sugar, flavorings, whatever. But the main ingredient is, well, the main thing it does is stimulate your brain receptors. Now, here's the problem with stimulating or hyperstimulating your brain's receptors. The focus gland, let's call it that. I don't like to get too technical on here, you guys know. Let's call it the focus gland, the gland that makes you focus, the thing in your brain that says, right, get up, get shit done. And do you know where it starts and how it starts? With your heartbeat. That's the first thing it does, increase heartbeat. Now, just think you're sat there all of a sudden and you take some substance, you're drinking some liquid or you're doing something, all of a sudden, now your heart is racing, your veins are pumping in your blood, everything's rushing around. You see me thinking, I feel amazing, this is it, I'm on it, I'm ready to go. Great feeling. Great feeling, I know. Imagine it. Imagine if that was the only feeling. You took the stimulant and you'd be like, wow, I'm ready to go. But what happens when you get a pick-me-up? What's inevitable to happen when you get a pick-me-up? A massive crash. Below your baseline. Way below your baseline. Now you take me, for example, someone who stays the hell away from caffeine, zero stimulants. Across the board, no pre-workouts, I don't even do BCAAs, bro. I don't even do glutamine. I'm not saying they're stimulants, but I'm just saying I don't do any pick-me-ups. And in caffeine, I don't drink tea. Don't do anything. I'm going to get to why I don't do that later as well. But imagine you take me now, who's teetotal in a sense. My base is here, okay? I operate on a higher realm than every single one of you guys out there if you have caffeine on a daily basis. I am operating. My zero function is higher than yours. I can prove it. My zero is higher than yours because yours is low and dipped. Because you need that stimulation. Now, the first time you took caffeine or the first time you took a pre-workout, you got this high, way above my medium, way above it. You reached this high. But then when you come off it, you came all the way crashing down like a junkie. And then what do? You need more and more. You need 1.5 scoops, 2 scoops, 3 scoops and a monster. You need more and more stimulants. But where are you trying to get to? My baseline. That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to baseline there because you're so tired. Your brain is running out of energy because it's not supposed to get used the way it does when you're on caffeine. Now, this is where I'm going to get a little bit spiritual. If we go all the way back, right at the back of Start of Civilization, there's certain scriptures that show us this, and it was even documented that the Red Indians, what they classed as black magic or voodoo or whatever it was, his outer body experiences. You must have heard of these things. If you read and research, you'll know what it is. A lot of shamans do this nowadays as well. People smoke weed as well. People take those kind of drugs, those mushrooms and stuff, psychedelics, to enter another realm in your mind that you know exists, but you can't access it without either stimulant or a psychedelic. Now, if we are never stimulated by anything in our mind, sorry about this video, it's mumbo jumbo, but I'm trying to do 2 things at once, right, okay? Let's go back to stimulants. Let's go back to psychedelics, for example, right? If we go all the way back to when you were born, and we weren't stimulated by TV, media, airwaves, Wi-Fi signals, mobile phones, lights, all this shit, if we wasn't hyper-stimulated by all this shit, you could sit there, close your eyes, and enter another realm. As if you was on an acid trip. Because why? Your brain allows you to do it at any time. And this has been documented. In many scriptures, this has been documented that people were able to do it. Many people were able to do this. They were able to enter another realm of consciousness. Your third eye, you call it, whatever you want to call it. There's many things. I'm not going to get too crazy about it, but the point I'm trying to say is this. Because we're hyperstimulated with all this shit around us all the time, we need weed to get what? We don't need weed now or psychedelics to get that enter that next realm. What do we do? What do we need weed for? Just to feel normal. That's it. So all these drugs that we take, these psychedelics, just to feel normal. We take caffeine now. For what? We don't take caffeine for a boost. We don't take pre-workout for a boost. What do we take caffeine for and pre-workout for? To feel normal. That's the problem. You had it in you all along, but you chose the easy route. You chose the caffeine. I'm really tired today, I'll have some caffeine. No. You know why I wake up in the morning and I do hour cardio, half an hour training, have my food, and I'm never tired throughout the day. I don't need to nap. When I go to the gym, I have a great workout. And when you class a great workout, let's talk about strength. Anyone my size, I'm stronger than them, even to this age. Okay, you want to run? Let's go, bro. So what are you waiting for? Like, what's this thing that you think you're getting more than me? Because I don't take caffeine, I don't take stimulants. So what are you getting in this workout more than me? What are you getting? Like, I don't see it. Like I go to the gym. Like, I mean, I'm Pattaya now. There's many guys in the gym. Why aren't all the guys in shape? Why? And these guys are in shape. But why aren't all the guys in shape? Why is everybody just not walking around perfect now? What's going on? Why? Because they're overstimulating themselves with all this garbage supplements. So sorry to make it long-winded. If you can, somehow, stay the hell away from stimulants. Pre-workouts, caffeine, anything in your life, you do not need them. It's them who are trying to sell you this shit, this coffee bean that with caffeine inside it that's going to make you feel alert, that's like you need it in the morning, and this is the thing. And, well, majority of it's Starbucks. And you should be boycotting Starbucks nowadays anyway. I'm not even going to get into that. That's a whole another thing. I don't even want to talk about it. But with those people who are doing it, I've been doing it all my life, so you guys are late to the party, bro. You want to talk about boycotting these kind of companies? I've been doing it all my life. Someone wrote the other day, I know I had a can of Fanta, I'm just going to sidetrack a little bit, and someone said, you shouldn't be drinking Fanta. I was like, bro, I've never drank caffeine in my life. I bet you've supported Starbucks, though. Exactly, G. Don't point the finger at me. Anyway, point is, stay the hell away from stimulants. And when you do stay away from stimulants, these things, these processes that I'm talking about, that you can connect with your brain, in your mind, is going to become automatic. These ideas come to my mind because I'm not hyperstimulated by other stuff. When I'm tired, my brain tells me to go to sleep. I don't tell my brain, oh, I'm really, really tired, therefore I should drink some Red Bull and Monster. No. When I have 2 to 3 hours of sleep and I have shit to do the next day, guess what? Guess what makes me get to work? Guess what makes me not nap throughout the day? Focus. Because I have a higher sense of focus than the average guy. And people are thinking, oh, this guy's all cocky. Why does he have a higher sense? Simple. Because I don't drink caffeine. I don't use stimulants. Now, if you're one of those people, like me, who doesn't drink caffeine, doesn't use stimulants, and you're doing your press-ups every day, and you're doing your morning cardio 1 hour every single morning, no missing, and an hour's training later on in the day, and you're stretching, then yeah, then you'll be on par with me. So I'm not being cocky, but I'm doing the work. If I didn't do the work, I wouldn't be cocky. If I didn't say, yo, I'm 8%, 10% body fat all year round, I wouldn't be cocky. I wouldn't be saying this shit. You might call it cocky. I'm just stating facts, bro. And when I state facts, sometimes people don't like facts because it makes them feel a bit shit. I'm not trying to feel superior. All I'm trying to say is, you guys are in the shit. I'm on the base level. I'm what God intended. I'm here. You guys are down there. That's why you need that pick me up to come to my level. That is it. I'm nothing special, bro. And now I'm just going to address this as well because people are going to say, well, you take testosterone. What about testosterone? Isn't that a stimulant? Isn't that an unnatural drug? Well, bro, let me tell you something, right? When was the last time you got a blood report and your body's produced naturally caffeine? Your body does not naturally produce caffeine. Your body naturally produces testosterone. Even females produce testosterone. So what's natural? Caffeine, stimulants are natural? Or is testosterone natural? Now, yes, granted, I am putting in an exogenous form of testosterone because my natural testosterone has dipped for whatever reason. It could have been my steroid use in the past. It could have been just my lifestyle. It could have been genetics. It could be whatever. But they dipped. How do I know they dipped? Because I'd got the blood reports. Now, I never got blood reports when I was younger, so okay, maybe I've contradicted myself. Maybe they might not have dipped. But when I started doing blood reports, they were low. My natural testosterone is low. How? Why? Far beyond that now. I don't question it. But I know it should be there. I know it should be there and it's not. So I put it back. That's it. God intended it to be there. If God did not want your body to have testosterone, God would not have put it there. God was every single person on this planet with testosterone. Last I checked, bro, your body doesn't produce caffeine, but it produces testosterone. So please don't ever hit me with that shit. Oh, well, you'll take test, but you won't take caffeine. And that's supposed to be natural, isn't it? So if you do want to ever debate me, bro, feel free to inbox me like everybody does or comment down below. And we'll know. I always reply. That's one thing you know about me. Anyway, hopefully this gave you some value. I know it did. Comment down below, like, please subscribe. And if you want to join the dojo, guys, link is in the description. It is my coaching platform. What else can I say about it that I haven't already said? Actually, I've not said much about it, to be fair. In fact, what I'll encourage you to do is click the link below where it says the dojo, click the link and watch the video. It's about 10 minutes long. Every single thing will be explained.